Welcome to Lead Where You Live, Tucson Voices in Leadership. I'm Jame Leon-Guerrero.
And I'm Raysun. This podcast is all about real people leading with heart in our community.
We believe leadership isn't about titles, it's about action. And Tucson is full of people making a difference in big and small ways.
Join us as we chat with inspiring voices who are showing up, stepping up, and shaping Tucson's future.
Let's get into it.
Hello, Raysun here, and I'm Jame Leon-Guerrero. We are excited to be here with our Lead Where You Live podcast because we have a special holiday edition for you.
And we're on site here in downtown Tucson and just kind of interviewing people about their holidays and their giving and leadership.
That's right.
Super excited.
So this time, instead of going in depth and doing a deep dive with one single person, we're going to be asking all of our leadership and holiday questions to individuals. We can't wait for you to get to know some of the Tucson people better.
Thanks for joining.
Name and affiliation, and then I'm going to pick a question to ask you.
My name's James Allerton. I am representing law enforcement here at the Greater Tucson Leadership, and I'm ready for my question.
Yes. Okay. What is your favorite local restaurant to visit during the holiday season?
Holiday season. Wow, I am like at a loss and taken aback, and I can't decide, and I don't know, but give me a suggestion. Also,
Okay, where's your favorite place? Well, maybe two different places that you
I
like.
really love to cook for myself,
Okay.
but I also love the place right over at the Congress Hotel.
Yes.
Enjoy that, and they used to have the market across from there as well.
And they deck out for the holiday season, right?
Yes, at the hotel. So, and Todd over there, he's not as directly involved, but did a great job of standing that stuff up. So I like that place. So, okay, one more place.
Yes.
It's not particularly a holiday place, but I really like Zeman's Ethiopian restaurant. It's fantastic and very unusual and unique.
They just opened a coffee shop there too.
Yes, I saw that. And Cafe Desta, I enjoy going there too for Ethiopian food. And then one more place that I got to mention because a good friend of mine runs it is the Kabul Corner. If you haven't tried Afghan food, it's fantastic, similar to Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, but with a little bit different twist.
There you go. You got a lot of different options for the holiday season to go try a new place you've not tried before, or Hotel Congress, or the decoration.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, James.
Eric Reuter. I'm an engineer. I live up on the northwest side of Tucson, so
Wonderful.
not downtown very often, but I'm trying to do it a bit more.
Yes, and we're here at Proper Shops today, which is a great place to come and get a gift if you haven't already. Look around and great pizza. We have a question for Eric. Here we go. It is, what leadership lesson did 2025 teach you?
2025. It's been a bit of a rough year just with everything else going on, so I think it's just to keep moving forward. Meet the Robinsons was like my favorite movie growing up. My dad always kind of showed that to me. So just keeping a good mindset and kind of pushing on and taking.
Don't stop. One step in front of the next. Yeah, keep going. Love it. Perfect. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate it. I am here now with Victoria. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Yes, my name is Victoria. I am the legal operations manager with Chicanos por la Causa, and I'm a native Tucsonan. I live on the southwest side of Tucson. I love it here. I love everything Tucson.
Awesome. I do too. You guys know that. You've heard that from me before. And here is your question. What is your go-to way to rest or recharge during the holidays?
Honestly, I just love to lay on my couch with a good book, a little snack, my dog, and just kind of turn off and, have the Christmas tree on and just love all the holiday vibes. Just lay back and read a good book.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a pit bull. His name is Paul. He's the sweetest little dog ever.
Awesome. And what was the last book that you read, or a book you might want to recommend?
The last book, I just finished it, is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It was fantastic. I would highly recommend that. I'm currently reading A Marriage at Sea, which is a true story of a couple who their boat gets capsized by a whale. And it's their story of surviving in the ocean on a life raft. So I would highly recommend both of those.
There you go. Two awesome, great reads for your holidays if you don't have one yet. Thank you so much, Victoria.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Great. Hi, I am here now with Deity. Lovely to have you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Deity. I recently moved here. I am a Tucson transplant, but have a lot of roots in Tucson and Southern Arizona. My mom lives down in Bisbee, and I've been coming down here since as long as I could remember to see family members. But recently moved here from Chicago and finding home here in Tucson. And I work at Friday Pilates. And Let's Sweat, but soon to be just Friday Pilates, and we're opening up a new location coming soon, 2026. And I am the manager there. So
Okay,
lots of
wonderful.
different hats.
Well, I'm a transplant as well.
Okay.
So welcome, and I'm sure you're enjoying this lovely winter, such a change from Chicago, gray
yeah.
rain.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay, so today your question is going to be, what does leadership look like for you during the holidays?
Yeah, I think that leadership has kind of changed for me since moving down here. Now that I'm closer to family and getting me and my partner get to be the hub of where our families connect for the holiday season. So that looks like kind of coordinating, bringing everybody together, doing what we're doing for Christmas. People are looking to us to say or for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for New Year's. Where are we going? What are we doing? Who are we with? And so we really get to bring together people from completely different places and really get to bring our family together. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You get to be that hub and
Yeah.
also show them the magic of the Tucson holiday
Oh,
season,
yeah,
which is such a wonderful place to
absolutely.
be. What are some of the things that you enjoy doing with your family from other places when they come here for the holidays?
Well, I'll say this. I was coming down here before I lived down here. I was coming down here every year. My mom works down in Bisbee at St. El, and she's a bartender. She's been a bartender my entire life. And so as I got older and she had to work on the holidays, we started going to St. Elmo's for Christmas or Christmas
Oh,
Eve.
nice.
And that was really special, fun thing to do. And so that's like a kind of a tradition that we've started to have. But I would say that in terms of other things, it's like sitting around the campfire, bonfire, getting to just really bring everyone together and find like the connections that people didn't know were there between my partner's family and my family that's here. It's just really special.
Yeah. And getting to do that outside in this
Oh,
gorgeous weather, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love seeing like saguaros with little lights on them or I don't want to
Santa
touch
hats.
one, but Santa hats, whatever it is. It's amazing. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Deity. It was great meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Happy holidays.
You too. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Everyone. I'm here with Judith.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Judith Gramaco. I work for Intermountain Centers with marketing and development, and I'm a class of 2025 GTL alum.
Hey, thanks so much for being here today
Of
and
course.
answering this question.
Sounds
Let's see what it
good.
is. I know. Who is one person who inspired you to lead where you live this year?
Well, I would say the person that inspired me to lead in general was when it was Diana Charbonneau.
Yes.
She knows this but doesn't know this. I gotta remind her. Like, she doesn't know how much of an impact she made on me. It was with Tucson Young Professionals. She spoke at a conference, and just her story of her journey of wanting to be a millionaire in Tucson and how that looks like and how attainable that could be for me as a young leader. That really inspired me to kind of look for more ways in leadership. And then Tucson Young Professionals kind of led me into the Lead Tucson program with GTL. So I did the program last year, and that really inspired me to continue. And now I'm back helping on committees or volunteer opportunities. But she was kind of one of those pivots in my life.
Yes. And it sounds like also that Tucson Young Professionals, because they brought Diane into your life
Yes.
through that, was also a
Yeah.
wonderful stepping stone. There you have it. Think about who's somebody that has inspired you in leadership this year, and maybe reach out and give them that extra boost or thank you so that they know how much they inspired you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Robert. Nice to have you here with our
Hello.
Lead Where You Live podcast. Tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about yourself.
I'm Robert Contreras. I'm known as the Sauce Boss from the Sauce Company. I also have a little print company, so I do some branding. I've worked with a couple different candidates and nonprofits around town. And
Wonderful. Well, I'm excited to ask you this question. Are you ready?
here we go.
It is. What's your favorite holiday memory from Tucson?
Ooh, so many good ones. Grew up here, so many a Halloween. Christmas always has like the best memories. I would say
Okay, so our favorite, like our family does
Mhm.
this, and we haven't done it in a couple years, but it is like mostly annually. Right around Christmas or New Year's, we'll go and we'll buy, we'll get Lucky Wishbone right at the foot of A Mountain,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll go up to A Mountain and we'll just kind of all sit there and like look out over the edge and as a family, like, I live up there, and so we just did our tree lighting ceremony this weekend, so super cool to see, all of those traditions
Yes,
going, and then I'm
yes.
sure a lot of families are like mine, where around Halloween eating albondigas, so going trick or treating and then going to Nana's house to have
Yes.
albondigas was like the thing to do. So
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Robert, for sharing some
absolutely.
of your holiday memories.
Yeah,
I am here with Kendra. Thank you so much for being here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, goodness. I'm happy to be part of GTL's Lead Tucson class of 2026.
Woohoo.
I work at the U of A. I do data analytics there, and I'm a proud parent of 2 wonderful kiddos. We live on the east side and love exploring Tucson.
Wonderful. Well, let's see what your question's going to be. All right. What is one word that describes how you want to show up next year?
Oh, I
Or a
love this
sentence.
question.
Yeah, I'm always like, I can't do one word.
One word. This is a great question for me.
Right.
This is my 40th birthday year, a milestone year for
Woohoo,
me, and I'm
yes.
doing a lot of reflecting and I'm thinking about approaching my life with intentionality. So I think that would be the word that I
Uh-huh.
could choose, would be to show up with intention, to do things that are soul filling and give back to the community and my family and let go of the things that I no longer need.
And with that word, with intentionality, what are you thinking in regards to 2026 and leadership?
That's a great question. So right now I'm plugged into my school district as a volunteer. I want to up the ante and find other ways to stay connected.
So you're going to be picking places to volunteer with, organizations to volunteer with intentionality in 2026.
Absolutely.
Love it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun.
Yay! Hello, everyone. I am here with Jan. Nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I have lived in Tucson for about 9 years. I work full time from home and I live all the way up in Oracle. So I am thoroughly enjoying my day here in Tucson.
We're downtown, Tucson, at the
Downtown
proper shop.
Tucson. Yes, at the proper shop.
Yes. Great. Here's my question for you. What's one piece of advice that you would give someone wanting to make a difference locally?
My advice would be to put yourself out there and just find ways to get involved. GTL is one of the best ways to get involved. I can say that because I went through the program last year. And the whole reason I went through the program was basically to do just that, to get to know Tucson, to find out how I can contribute to the city that I live in, give back to people. And GTL has been an amazing way to do that. The other thing I would say is if GTL is not going to work with your schedule or what have you, you can look for board service or look for those volunteer opportunities, things that you're passionate about. Get involved. And once you start getting involved with one thing, it's just going to lead to more and more through your networking.
Thank you so much. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
So nice to meet you again.
I am here with Lovely. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Lovely Gantier. I am the senior staff accountant for the United Way of Tucson in Southern Arizona. And I also operate a boutique accounting agency specializing in taxes.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for being here. And I have one quick question for you. Let's see if we can find out what it is. What's a holiday tradition that brings you joy?
My goodness. A holiday tradition that brings me joy outside of opening the presents.
Yes, of course. Yes, yes.
Would be my family likes to gather and we will have a fruit together. Everyone will pick their favorite fruit. And the thing about fruits is, it's a fruit because they have seeds inside.
Right.
And so, and we do it for Christmas and New Year's, but we'll take the seeds. And for Christmas, it's name a blessing. So just take it that time to have gratitude of what you're.
That's a really great tradition. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
That's it. Lovely.
All
Thank
right.
you. Hello, everyone. I am here with Denise. Thank you for being here. Can you tell us just a little bit about yourself before I ask you a question?
Yes, absolutely. So I am the VP for the Better Business Bureau serving Southern Arizona. Been with them for 15 years. So yeah, I love helping people, helping businesses grow.
Wonderful. Well, let's find your question, shall we?
Awesome.
Here it is. What's one small act of kindness that made a big impact on you?
One small act of kindness. I am an includer. And so anytime that people see me like off to the side or, not really engaging with other people because I'm a introvert. I love when people are like, come here, let me introduce you to somebody, right? To start building connections. So I love when people just engage and include other people.
I love that example too, because that's something that we can all do at any time or all the
Yes,
time.
right.
Yeah, just that small act of seeing if they want to be involved.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes they just don't know how to, interject themselves. So just having somebody come by and say, hey, this is so and so, they work for this. And yeah, so that's how you start building connections.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank
Denise.
you.
Hello, everyone. I am here now with Katie. Thank you for being here.
Hi, I'm Katie Martin. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. I work as a camp director for outside camps, doing medical experiences for high schoolers that are interested in pursuing medicine. And aside from that, I also get to do a lot of pottery. I love having my hands in clay. And I have a beautiful family with my husband and a couple of dogs and some extended family. So love my life.
Love it. I love that you're creative and you're in the sciences helping support the medical field. That is awesome. Are you a nonprofit working with a
So we
nonprofit
are
then?
a for-profit. We're a company that really wants students to get hands-on experience. So, working with different colleges so they get the pre-college experience and understand what that next steps will look like. And then also really helping them get hands-on in a field that they love. So simulations, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I love that. Here's your question.
Okay.
Where in Tucson do you feel most inspired to lead?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just in any encounters working either outdoors. I'm a big outdoor fanatic. So whether that's helping visually impaired students, I've done that a little bit in around Tucson, and I really love that. And I also really believe in just inspiring that next generation. So working, whether it's with schools or different after school organizations, being able to support students as they're pursuing their goals, I love that. And being able to see that next generation in action.
And I love that. I love that you mentioned both the outdoors, which is perfect time of year for us to be talking about the outdoors, right? Everyone else is jealous of us right now. When during the summer, we're jealous of them, but right now they're jealous of us, right?
Exactly.
But also location or the where being in schools and after school programs. Yeah, directly where the students are.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. It was great having you.
So good to meet you.
Yes, you too. Hello, everyone. I am now here with Royce. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us just a little bit about yourself.
So I work for a behavioral health organization as director of communications, and I'm also an author.
Oh, an author. What's the title of your book?
So I've written 3 books. The first is called The Authentic Leader, where I really wanted to understand what authentic leadership meant from a variety of perspectives. And then I got into creativity. So my second book was about meditation, creativity, how we can be more creative. And my third's on leadership again. I can't stay away from that topic.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And so I'm sorry, what's your last name so
Sparks.
people can look you up? Royce Sparks. You can look him up. Are your books available on your website or on
Amazon? You can get them at any major book retailer.
Okay, great. Maybe have a perfect holiday gift for someone who wants a little extra leadership or creativity. Here is your surprise question.
Oh, exciting. All right, let's do it.
What it is. All right. Which Tucson nonprofit do you love supporting this time of year?
Okay, this time of year. Well, for me, it's got to be the Loft Cinema because they always do community events, especially around this time of year. I can't shut up about the Loft, it seems. So that's my thing. And if any of your viewers have something to do around the holidays and they want to bring in a great community event, see the Loft Cinema. They are a Tucson gem for many decades.
Perfect. I love that. I don't think I've actually ever been to a Loft.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
I know,
It is a
right?
good
I just
time.
added something to my bucket list. Thank you,
There
Royce.
you go.
I
Thanks
appreciate
for having
it.
me. It's so nice meeting you.
Yes, you too. Hi, Lynda. Thanks for being with us today. Tell all of our listeners a little bit about yourself.
So I am a independent contractor for nonprofit organizations. So I help with grant writing, special events, prospect research, and I run a workshop series to help people learn how to write grants.
Thank you so much. Let's get your question. And it is, how do you show up for your community when the year gets busy?
It is really difficult to say no sometimes.
Mhm.
And so I try to incorporate I'm having a commitment pause. So when people ask me to do something and when I'm overbooked, I just say I'm a commitment pause, which doesn't make them feel bad. And it just shows that I'm busy. But I do, since I work for myself, I am lucky enough that I can manage my own schedule. And so I really do have probably more time to give to the community than maybe someone who's working a full-time
Right.
job. And I just love volunteering. It keeps me whole. It feeds my soul. And I can give
Mhm.
back to some of the organizations that I connect that resonate with me deeply. So it's just it's time management. It all
It
comes down
is,
to time
right?
management. Yes. And pick your
Yeah.
passion
Yeah.
and follow that.
So show up for the ones that you're most passionate about, and then let everybody else know that you're having a commitment pause and not
Commitment
adding
pause.
anything else to your
Yeah.
plate.
We'll see you after New Year, right?
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
You too. That's it.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Lead Where You Live. We hope you're feeling inspired by our guest's story and the impact they're making right here in Tucson.
If you love this conversation, help us spread the word. Share this episode, subscribe on YouTube, and tag a local leader who should be featured next.
Because leadership starts with showing up, and we know Tucson is full of incredible people doing just that.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Lead Where You Live.